So week 4 of our reflective video states the question in regards to if we know somebody that has attempted suicide and what kind of supports we provided. I don't personally know, I shouldn't say I don't personally know. I have worked, because I worked at the high school setting during the past 6 months. I did have contact with a few students that actually were 5150'd, and 2 of them had actually attempted suicide. As part of the Ceres Unified School District, we are required to do a follow-up when they get released and go home. We're supposed to check in on them, or we create a reentry meeting in which we talk about, what happened, how can we best support them, and we do a whole plan with them in regards to how they're coping with it, and if they're receiving outside services. If they're not, then we make sure that we connect them to our mental health clinicians. And then we go forth and we do a plan. We create a plan in which, we talk to the students about what their plan is, or what will they do if they are ever in that same situation again where they're having suicidal ideation. We talk about, people in their family or in their life that they can go to when they're having these thoughts. I think that is more important now more than ever, because students are facing very difficult times. Not just students, we're all facing very difficult times with this pandemic, where we are being socially isolated, and so we don't have that support maybe that we need. And so making sure as school psychologists to just, make sure we check up on these students that we know are having difficulties with maybe some social and emotional problems at home, being very cognizant that if an email comes up, or if a teacher sends an email in regards to a student, that we follow up on that, because we are mental health providers in a way in which, we kind of do a triage and we determine whether these students need further help. We don't provide any per se professional counseling, but we are somebody that can refer them to the appropriate agencies that can help them. I have been very fortunate, like I said, that nobody that I personally know has attempted or has had any suicidal ideation. But I did find it very hard to help the students that I work with at the high school level, because again, like you stated, Becky, it is hard not to be empathetic and kind of keep ourselves composed when we see young people and just students and people in general suffering from illnesses that are creating such harm that they feel like they don't have no other choice. So it has been challenging, but these are opportunities where I have learned a lot from how to help these students, and in general how to deal with providing support and the guidance that I can to those that are suffering from mental health illness, or something that is causing them severe depression or suicidal ideation. Thanks.